No, I don't want to talk about that. Wait a minute.
No, you should only...
No, let's not talk about that. So, Gunther Airlines, huh?
Yes, Gunther Airlines. My understanding, this particular lady, she briefly went on the lam after dishing her Gucci heels and luggage stuff with 68 pounds of cocaine. This was at L.A. International. Do you know what I did, Margaret? I drove a truck. It was my boyfriend's truck. I drove it up from Orlando, Florida, and I drove it to Kennedy International Airport. I had a flight going out on Gunther, and we were leaving to go out on Gunther to Dallas, Texas, and I had probably, it must have been 50 pounds of marijuana in the van.
Well, what were you doing that for?
Because my boyfriend wanted, he paid me $3,000, which was a lot of money there. Well, we drove, and suddenly the linkage got stuck. And so I said to Judy Canova, I said, Judy, get out. And she said, well, I said, I got to unhook the linkage. She was driving. And I said, what did you do? She said, well, I couldn't get it out of drive. I was trying to get it in neutral because we were in an automobile. You know, it was a traffic jam. And
You don't have to whisper.
I know, but so I said, you screwed up the linkage because she was jimmying it around, you know.
Yeah, a lot of times with an automatic transmission, that's going to do that.
That's exactly right, bud. You know what? I love your crew. I love your show. I love your crew.
How about that?
I'll be there in a minute, Herb. So I said, I got to get out of this. And excuse me, Phil, we were very young in those days. I said, I got to get out of this B-I-T-C-H. I said, I got to get out of this bitch. And I got to look underneath this piece of you-know-what. And she's going, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I don't like girly girls. You know, I don't like girly girls. And
Okay, so we got to, I know you got a plane to catch, and what'd you do, crawl into the van?
I crawled into the van and I got the linkage unhooked. And we're in the Lincoln Tunnel. Do you remember that, Jerry? We were in the Lincoln Tunnel. So I said, let's get this piece of, may I just speak frankly, Phil?
Go ahead.
I said, let's get this piece of shit, and let's get it to Kennedy, and let's get the coke, and let's get the marijuana delivered to my boyfriend's hotel. Yeah, I'm whispering right now because there's a man walking by. He's got a uniform. Oh, are you the captain of the plane? Are you the captain?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, aren't you? You're very happy. So, I thought it was a cop.
All right, so you guys were, is this something that flight attendants do a lot of? I'm sorry, but Phil just went, is there something? We always have to note that.
Oh, I did hear that, Phil.
No, you don't have to note that. Oh, God damn you, bud.
Sorry, I had to fart.
Would your butt fart?
Never mind.
Oh, you guys crack me up when you're farting on each other. So, what happened was...
Jesus, bud.
Oh, my God, bud, you didn't.
You gotta point it out to everybody. Just move on. So you delivered the marijuana, then what?
Then I got on a flight to Dallas, and when I got to Dallas, on the other end, there's a big man with a cowboy hat and sunglasses. He goes, ma'am, I'm with the remember that, Jerry?
No, that's the Ranger.
He said, ma'am, I'm with the Texas Rangers. Are you Karen Kibabubby, which is my maiden name?
What is your maiden name?
Karen Kibabubby. Kibubbiby.
Karen Kibabubby.
Yes. But I got married in Deauville.
Well, I bet you're happy you're married to a guy named Deauville.
Why would that be? I mean, his entire family, the whole Deauville family's microcephalic. What are you talking about?
All right, so...
What a weird thing to say.
I'm saying the whole Deauville family's what? Because they've got an easy name to pronounce.
So I said, yes, I am. He said, well, I need to talk to you. So they took me into the back, and they said, lift up your skirt. I couldn't believe the things they asked me to do.
Well, so in other words, they were frisking you for drugs.
Yes, and they said, lift up your skirt, pull your panties down. Can you believe that? And
No, tell me that. I mean, this is what cops are going to do now, humiliate people.
Yeah, you're just saying that because you're always got a persecution complex.
no, but it is absolutely true. So they said, you're Karen Kibibby, and I said,
What is your name again?
my name is Karen. Boy, I'm talking to a guy here.
Karen, he's asking what your maiden name is.
Oh, I'm sorry, General. My maiden name is Karen Kibibby. And,
Karen Kibibba. That's the kind of name that's going to make me want to strangle a human being before the day lets out, before the sun hits the horizon.
that's very interesting, but I really got to get going here. So,
Go ahead.
so I said to the man, lift up your skirt, take your panties down. He said, now bend over and spread it. He had a flashlight, and I said, are you getting a good view there? And he goes, whatever. So I pulled my pants up, and I went on, and I served some hors d'oeuvres.
No, don't say.
Okay, that's her. We got to get going. I just love the program. You have to. I love it. And, can I say hello to my friend?
All right, there is Karen Deauville. Hey. Man, I let it...
So she delivered marijuana and everything.
You know, I suppose...